I'm Mr. Hartgrave, and this is what you need to know about Miss Marvel Hard Light. And this video was going to be one thing, and then it was going to be another thing, and now it's something else altogether. But I got a lot of information that you need to know, and so I'm just going to cram it all into this video with that thumbnail and with this sponsor.
As a music lover, I've gone through a lot of headphones through the years. I'm currently using Clocks noise-canceling headphones. They're more affordable than other Bluetooth headphones while sacrificing none of the sound quality. Use the link below and the code Mr. Hartgrave for 6% off and keep digging.
And I really got to thank Clocks once again for just dealing with all the weirdness that is this channel. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video. And thank you, Gravediggers, for going out there and supporting the channel by taking advantage of the savings using that link down below. And once again, let me remind you that they're doing a 20% discount if you use that link down below. Plus, if you use my code, an extra 6%, 26% savings in total. So if you need some new earbuds, you could do worse. Check them out. And okay, so this is where I got to start because this is the most pressing thing. This starts today. This is the Hala event. It starts today, and they changed it. Man, this video is close to being like a total BS video, but like I'm gonna try to keep it kind of civil because the sponsor and all, like, ooh, and I kind of think that maybe I've already reached out to community manager Archangel. I let him know, hey, this is screwy now, it's not right. So what they did is we were looking at a very good event, and now we're looking at a very normal event, I guess, kind of. No, it's actually bad. It's a bad event now. So this is fine. Win one raid battle with the Bifrost character. That hasn't changed. Here's what changes is this used to be you could just use any Bifrost character at 5 stars and above, and this was capped off at like 5,000 points. Now they've split it between each Bifrost character. So to get the maximum points, you used to just need Loki at 7 stars. Now you need them all at 7 stars because each one's broken up. You can only get 1,000 points for Loki. Teen Loki at 5 stars. I don't have any of this stuff at 5 stars. The only character I have at 5 stars is Loki himself. So that's really going to limit the points because they've nerfed the hell out of this event. They've destroyed it. And I let Archangel know because now, let me show you the math. You're going to see here in a second just how bad this is. It got really, really bad. Now, there's probably going to be free claims that I'm not accounting for. There might be some adjustments. I know that the intention is that everyone should be able to get the monthly item with a decent engagement on the event. That is the talking point, and that's what they've stuck with now for like over a year. So I don't think it's changing today, guys. I'm not going to, you know what? I'm not going to make the total BS version of this because I haven't been told, yes, this is the week that you're not going to get the monthly item. So fine, but it's screwed up the way it is. So you need 56,000 points to get the minimum if you're doing 200 cores a day on opening event campaign orbs, which you need to do because that's like the whole point of the video, by the way. What I wanted to tell you is that Miss Marvel Hard Light's really cool and that all new players should like try to get her. Like if you can, because we're going to get into this video, man, this game. I'm losing it. I think I might need that blanket. I might need my safety blanket. If you don't know, that's a deep cut. Some weeks it gets bad, and I gotta get a nice blanket and just wrap myself up in it and just act like I don't cover this game. All right. You get 3 orbs a day if you're doing 200 cores a day. You're gonna get 4 orbs if you're doing 600 cores a day. Why am I talking about 600 cores a day? Just wait, boys and girls. So the maximum points you're going to get are 48,650. That's down a lot. That's a lot less points than we were going to get. Now you can get more points the more Bifrost characters you have at 7 stars. But then do you even care? You even care about this stuff? If you have 7 stars and all your Bifrost, does this stuff even matter to you? Anyways, You need 80,000 to max it out. That's not happening. That was going to happen the way it was looking, but that's not happening now. If you want to get close to the 56,000, you're going to need an extra 10,000 points. The only way you're going to get that is with 600 cores of event campaign energy a day. I never got clarification, by the way, whether this is going to run for 7 days or 14 days. We just don't know. It's an unknown, you know. Why tell us? Why tell me? Why tell me? Oh, God, I'm getting so upset. I'm getting so upset. So there it is. Open event campaign orbs. Do with this information what you will. It's probably going to change again. I don't know. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this anymore? What's the point of this crap? And then Time Twister Web should still be the same. I looked at that. We're easily going to spend 300 cores a day, so don't worry about it. And this should be friendly enough. It goes for 7 days. You're going to be spending plenty of cores, so don't even worry about the web part of this. You'll max that out, no problem. No worries there, brother. But yeah, this whole bit with Hala and breaking it all up, it was a super friendly, good event, and now it is a crappy, what will probably be regular event, but if they don't adjust it, which they probably will, it'll be the worst monthly milestone event like ever, but I can't imagine that this will be that time. So I'm just not going to totally rage out. I'll save it for if they don't fix this, and this is the first time where we don't get the monthly items for this kind of engagement. They should not be forcing you to spend 600 cores a day to get the monthly items. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If you want to trust, which you probably should, I don't know. I guess so. I mean, history says that if you do 200 cores a day, you're going to get the monthly item. And if it looks like you're not going to get it, they're probably going to adjust it so that you will. So don't have fear about this game. And here's the thing, guys. If you spend 200 cores a day and they don't adjust it and you feel really bad about it, guess what? Just uninstall. Just give them the finger and uninstall at that point. It's okay, because that's what I've been holding back. That's my ace in the hole. If I ever do this and I don't get what I'm supposed to get, if I don't get the monthly item, if I miss the final milestone on a month and I've done all their little crap that they want me to do, well, then I uninstall that day. It's over. It's done. I hang it up, right? That's it. Like, well, fine. If it gets that bad, well, then I'm done. Or if I don't uninstall, I just go so casual that it doesn't matter anymore what I do, because that's an option as well. All right. Anyways, we're way off on a tangent now, and I'm super upset. So let's talk about Miss Marvel Hardlight, right? My God. I'm out here making videos trying to showcase their game, and they got to pull crap like this. Just mindless, stupid crap at the last minute. Like, you just don't even think. You don't add the numbers up, guys. Like, what are you doing? You got people who have been playing this game, been devoted to this game for over 5 years, and this is the kind of crap we have to deal with still? After this is ridiculous. It's absurd. How much money do they make? You can't hire someone to run these numbers again? Why am I doing it? Oh my God, I'm so upset. I'm so upset. All right. Miss Marvel Hardlight, here's what you need to know. I don't know why people aren't making her a fortifier. I don't know why I said to make her a skirmisher. Look, guys, it's early on in the cycle. Like, you got to give me a moment to figure out these new characters. And as I'm powering up Miss Marvel Hardlight, why wouldn't you do fortifier? She constantly has barrier. And well, you might want to stick with skirmishers if you're... All right, let me be fair. Skirmisher at level 3 blue is fine. But if you're going to go to level 5... which probably few people are doing. Like, to be honest, nobody's screwed up because nobody's going to level 5 on this other than Mr. Heartgrave and the Krakens. So, but Fortifier, yeah, if you're going to go to level 5 blue like I did on this, then lock it in on Fortifier because she's always has barrier, so she's always going to have drain. And yeah, that's awesome. Plus, it raises the cap of how much barrier she can have. I mean... she's an excellent fortifier. Fortifier becomes an amazing class at level 5. Guys, don't sleep on Fortifier level 5. It's great on Captain America. It's great on Miss Marvel Hardlight. I don't know who else. I don't have a lot of level 5 fortifiers, but the few that I do have are crushing it. So yeah, this one's really fun. Miss Marvel Hardlight. She's a character you're going to want to take into Dark Dimension. Like, don't even go into Dark Dimension 6 without Miss Marvel Hardlight. She should be a part of every single player's plan. And what I want to also say in this video is new players, get this when you can. If you have access to Miss Marvel Hardlight, get her. Because it's hard to get good mutant characters as a new player, as a mid-game player. Like, they don't hand them out to you. They are locked behind various paywalls, and it can be a real disaster to get good mutant and good meta mutant characters, especially hero mutant characters, can be really rough. Non-legendary ones, and we're going to talk about that as well. I'm going to do some Scourge gameplay because why the hell not? There it is. And while I'm at it, Photon, just while we're talking about Isotope 8, I went with Raider on her because I don't want to be sucking up all the vulnerables. Your strikers are like Robbie and Black Cat. I get the idea behind making her a striker, like everyone's doing that, because you want to get more charged, but it doesn't really come into play. I ran a few matches. I ran a lot of matches, and you can only really do her charge attack like once. You don't really get to do it twice. If the team's working properly, you're going to do that once. You're never going to do it again. So I think Raider is just a better class on Photon. Skirmisher is fine, but she doesn't need to be a skirmisher because she gets, for her attack where she drops debuffs, blind and slow, she's got 1,000 extra focus for it, so she doesn't need it. So I would say Raider. All right, and the next thing we should talk about is, okay, new players, mid-game players. We got this event. This is going to start up today. I'll probably put a video out when it comes out as well, and I'm going to curse in that one. I'm going to curse a lot in that one because we have this Energize trait. I'm going to save a lot of my outrage just for that video that I'm going to film later on. If you're watching this on YouTube later on today, I'm going to put that out where I go through the campaign and I'm going to try to use, like, what do new players have access to go get Miss Marvel Hardlight? What do you have access to? This is garbage. Like, can't we just like throw Rebirth on here or something? Can we put anything decent on here at all for new players? Like, what are you going to have? Shang-Chi, I guess Shang-Chi. A lot of people are going to rely upon Shang-Chi. That's cool. I know I don't recommend to build him in my new players guide, but he is definitely a valuable character for new players. Like, to a point, like if you have a tier 15 Shang-Chi, that's going to help you more than not having him, most likely. I don't know. It depends on how easy they made this. If they made the campaign super easy, then maybe it doesn't matter who we have access to. But my God, this might be the single worst selection of characters for an event campaign that I've ever seen in my entire life. I can't talk about it anymore. I'm just going to get too upset. But just keep in mind, these are the characters that you're going to need to raise up for the event campaign that starts today. I would go hard into Nemesis. If you have Nemesis unlocked, go hard into him, as big as your Nemesis can be. Nemesis is an end-game character, tier 18, 7 red stars, whatever you can do. He's Isotope 8, level 5. You got to get him for Apocalypse. Dazzler, pretty great too. Once again, also an Apocalypse character. I build hard to her. Moonstone is, you need them for the Nova Scourge, so definitely build hard into those 3 characters if you have them. Nemesis is the only one you can really reliably get at level 60. You can get them through the Cosmic Crucible store, so that's good. And then it just like gets bad from there. Shang-Chi is available, so that's definitely an option, but you don't want to build them to them, and you probably don't need to build them that strong for this event campaign. I assume like level 80, tier 15 is probably going to cruise right through this. And in fact, I might be overreacting because just Shang-Chi and Nemesis might be able to clear the whole campaign at a pretty low level. I don't know. We're going to have to find out. But I definitely wouldn't build any of this garbage down here. This stuff down here is really, really low return on investment. The main ones that you're going to get the most out of are Nemesis, Dazzler, and Moonstone. And then Shang-Chi is probably going to carry quite a bit. There's no one else really to add to it. If you got Bionic Avengers because you've been playing for a bit, then you can lean into Vision and Viv Vision. That's great. Otherwise, good luck with it. All right, let's go ahead and talk about why it's important to get Miss Marvel Hardlight. What you need to know is Miss Marvel Hardlight is a Hero City mutant, and those tags are rare for new players. Like good city characters, good mutant characters, good hero characters, like the whole bit. She does everything. She is going to carry you through the game so much. This is important because I wanted to put this video out because people are going to be asking me like, Mr. Hartgrave, is it worth it for me as a new player to go get Miss Marvel Hardlight? God, yes. Yes, more than anything else on the entire Marvel Strike Force planet. This is what you want. This is the character that you want. So it's even worth, you know, taking Shang-Chi up to whatever level you got to take Shang-Chi up to get through the content. Get Miss Marvel Hardlight, okay? I knew she was going to be important. They had a $20 offer for her. That's why I have her right now, because I wanted to start building her immediately. She's going to be a pivotal character in this game. She is a crucial part of Secret Defenders, which is going to be like your next big meta team, right? Black Order, Infinity Watch, Darkhold, Secret Defenders. It's in that league. That's how good I cannot stress this enough. This is an important team. And it's a 3-person team. The Photon part of it, the Doctor Strange part of it, they don't really matter. It's Miss Marvel Hardlight, Ghost Rider, and Black Cat. Those are the parts that matter. All right, let's get into this, and I want to show you how good Miss Marvel Hardlight is. I kicked the difficulty up to 9 on this because I didn't want anyone complaining like, oh, you're just plowing through this because your characters are over-leveled. I mean, yeah, they're pretty big, but once you crank this up to level 9, that's a great nullifier. So at a relative level, I'm going to show you how strong these characters are on this. We used to struggle through the non-legendary mutant nodes. Now, I might have to eat my words. I might just die on this. I don't know how this is going to go. I haven't tested this out. I tested this out on difficulty 8, and if you want to see that playthrough, it's going to actually be Monday on this channel in a video I like to call Addicted to Marvel Strike Force because I play it too damn much. And I just put a couple of Scourges on here, just the ones to get through the minion node, so I don't have anything else on here. I'm really just testing. I just wanted to get something of a good power level. And I wanted to use the mutant characters that are available to new players. This is basically it. If you're going to build meta characters for new that are available, easily farmable, meta mutant characters, this is what we have. Miss Marvel Hardlight, Gambit, Firestar. Well, Firestar is not farmable, but I only have her at a low level. I have the free-to-play Firestar here. This is not a high star Firestar. I don't know how available she's going to be. I'm just assuming that if you've been playing for a minute, I'm hoping they make her easily available. I don't know how that's going to go. And Sunfire. So here's the team. Of course, I can just blow right through this with Apocalypse, but that's not the point. I want to show you what Miss Marvel Hardlight can do on this and how much easier these nodes are than they used to be, because this used to be a real challenge on here, but you don't have to build all that crap that we used to have to build to get through this. Like, what used to have Shatterstar, Long Shot. We were building all this garbage to get through here, but you don't have to do that anymore. This is no longer the nightmare that it used to be. Now you can build meta characters that are available to you. We're going to go ahead and just kick this off with the Miss Marvel Ultimate because it is devastating, right? It's awesome. And you know what? I'm going to save the Firestar Ultimate because it has such a long cooldown on it. I'm going to wait on that. I used it last time when I did difficulty 8 and I went right through. And what's really nice about Miss Marvel, she throws up this taunt and then it never goes away. It just like never, she just taunts the whole time. She constantly has it up. It's really, really cool. All right, I am going to go ahead and ultimate with Nemesis. What's cool about Nemesis is that his cooldowns are really, really short. So he can just plow right through this. And I'm going to hold on to the Sunfire Ultimate as well, because we're going to go through both nodes here. So I want to save some of this. Last time I did this, you can basically just hit auto on this because of Miss Marvel and how OP she is. She's really off the chain. And it's that taunt, it's that barrier. And yeah, if you set her up with Fortifier, it's even better. She's got Drain all the time. It's just ridiculous. She's a ridiculously good character. It's absurd. And she just works on her own. All right, I am going to do this Firestar or Sunfire Ultimate now on this wave because it's kind of nasty. And that's really going to take it out. I don't want the Taskmaster to hit me. So hopefully we're going to get him out of there. I'm going to go ahead and do the special with Gambit. He's going to kill everybody. Now, once again, this is going to work at a relative power level. So if you don't have this big of a team, that's not really what I'm saying here. I'm saying you can take this team, you can do it on difficulty 6, you can do it on difficulty 7, whatever your power level will allow. But this team is so good, it's going to get you through it. Bury yourself and allies. I really like that. Kind of want to save it for the next wave. I don't think I'm going to need it here. I'm a little worried about, I was worried about that ultimate from Calling Wing. My Firestar is kind of dying here, but I think it's going to be okay. I think it's going to be fine. As long as she can like just get into the next node and ultimate, she doesn't even have to live. We can do this with, 4 people. It's not going to be that hard. I'm going to keep using her. I'm going to let that ride. So you can do that with different RNG. You can get her to live. Once again, it's on difficulty 9. This is not, it's not on easy mode. It's on hard mode right here. They're doing great. And I remember all the crappy tricks we used to have to do to get through this. So I'm pretty impressed with Miss Marvel Hardlight and these farmable, other than Firestar, easily available characters. It's pretty cool. And this is a 2-star Miss Marvel Hardlight. 2 stars. 2 red stars is all I got on her. This is the extremely cheap version. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. My main target here is going to be Captain America Sam. I also wanted to get this out just to provide a little. This is like the only really section where I get to do different stuff. If you need more help than this on this Scourge, my Scourge videos would still hold up. I have them on a playlist. All of my Scourge information is there, and it's all pretty much the way it was. This is the only bit of this, only bit of any Scourge really that's changed a lot so far. I think we're going to have, once we have Ghost Rider, Robbie Reyes, and Hardlight, then we're going to have some significant changes to some city sections of these Scourges, but we're not quite there yet. All right, I'm going to go ahead and hit the ultimate with Gambit and just clear them out. And you see that Miss Marvel Hardlight, she's low on health, but she has death proof and she's stealth. She keeps herself alive really, really well. I'm going to take out a Koi here. And we're just going to keep going. I got to keep in mind I got blinds. I don't like having that blind on Gambit, but what are you going to do, huh? We'll go ahead and special with Firestar. She is devastating. She puts out a lot of damage. And here comes Miss Marvel. She's like almost all the way back. And that drain's really going to help out right here. Since she had some barrier, she was able to get some health back. And she maintains that death proof on there as well. And all those charges that she has on her, it's pretty great. All right, I hit the special on Nemesis, even though he was blind. That was a misplay, but what are you gonna do? I'm talking and playing at the same time, guys. You gotta trust me, I'm better at this game when I'm not yapping the whole time. All right, I think that's gonna be it for Firestar, but I think it's gonna be okay. All right, the Nemesis Ultimate is going to hit, and that is going to give some health back to everybody, and that's going to help out a lot, and we're down to the final wave. The only problem with Miss Marvel Hardlight is that her cooldowns are really, really long. That's the only drawback to this character as a standalone character, is the amount of time that her cooldown takes. But other than that, she's kind of amazing. All right, we're going to kill these minions out, and I probably should have hit Assaulter so that I could have double tapped, but that's okay. My next big target is going to be Maria Hill. And you can see that Miss Marvel Hardlight, she's just coming right back. That barrier is coming back. Everything is coming right back. Maybe she doesn't taunt as much as I thought she taunts, but that's okay. She stays alive, and that's what's important. We're going to go ahead and ultimate again with Sunfire, doing a massive amount of damage. I was hoping to kill Maria Hill there. She actually took out Nemesis? Ooh, that's nasty. And finally the team's fallen apart in the final part of this, but I think with different RNG, if I would have held the cooldowns a little better, I probably would have got through this with this team. And hopefully you're able to do it as well. But that's the end of the video. That's what I wanted to show you. I hope you found this useful. If you did, let me know down in the comments below. If you didn't, I imagine you'll tell me about it as well because you're obsessed. A lot of other great videos on this channel. There's even better videos on my second channel. Make sure you check them out. And if you need to get some wireless earbuds at a fraction of the cost of a leading brand that shall go unnamed, you know what I'm talking about, rhymes with NairPods. Go ahead and click the link down below. 20% off when you do that, plus an additional 6% off when you use my code, and Grave Diggers. Keep digging.